Howdy, hi. It is Do Your Job Sports MLB Rundown picks and predictions for Saturday, May 24th, 2025. We're looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, previous day's results. This is the first good day of baseball I have had in a while. 6-2 on the day. We win all of our money line picks. Our only two losses coming in Colorado technically, and then the D-backs and the Cardinals game. So I will recap these games real quick, then we'll get on to the picks for tomorrow. Game numero uno happened earlier in the day. Red Sox, we had a minus 125 on the money line and the over of 8.5 runs. This game was close until the final 4 innings happened, and the Boston Red Sox scored 13 runs in a single inning. So, final score, Baltimore, 5. Boston, 19. Going into the bottom of the 6th inning, it was 2-1 Baltimore leading. Boston scores 5 runs in the bottom of the 6th. They then score 13 runs in the bottom of the 8th. Granted, some of that was against Emmanuel Rivera, who is a position player, plays third base for the Orioles. So don't read into that too much, considering they were just hitting off a bunch of eephus pitches right down the middle of the plate. But still, very resounding win for the Boston Red Sox. The Orioles fall to 16-33. This team is horrible. They are down there with the levels of the White Sox, the Rockies. I was going to say the Angels, but the Angels have actually been playing pretty good. Really just White Sox and Rockies. Maybe you can throw in the Marlins. All right, next game. Oh boy. Rockies plus 3.5 runs. They win the game outright. New York Yankees 2. Colorado Rockies 3. How do you only score 2 runs in Colorado, New York? What are you doing here? Aaron Judge had 2 hits. Grisham did nothing. Ben Rice did nothing. Goldie had a hit. Dominguez had a hit. Volpe did nothing. Wells had a hit. DJ LeMahieu didn't do shit. And Jorbit Vivas didn't do shit. This Yankees team isn't good. When you get them at home and they're hitting the ball, they're okay. But on the road, there's going to be games where they just don't do anything. And this was one of them, as they lose as a minus 295 favorite. They lose. Also, shout out to the Rockies. 47,000 people were at this game. Your team is 9-42. You are lucky you live in Colorado and have a nice stadium. And I guess the Yankees are in town, but they still pack this field even though they're horrible at baseball. Next game will be the Cardinals plus 110 on the money line. They win a nail-biter. They got out-hit this game 8-4, but they win 4-3. All of it basically coming on a Nolan Arenado triple and then a Ivan Herrera walk in the bottom of the 6th. So when you triple with the bases loaded, good things happen to you. Cardinals moved to 28-23 on the season. If the Cardinals were to actually get a rotation that was good and able to hold other teams to low runs, their bullpen isn't bad. They just need to find a few more starting guys, get rid of Sonny Gray, get rid of Mikolas, put in some guys who can actually throw the baseball. A trade deadline, Paul Skeens to St. Louis. Watch it happen. Okay, then finally, believe it or not, we actually won both of our bets on the Mariners. I don't think that has ever happened before. Seattle, plus 105 on the money line, and the under 8.5 runs. Both check out. Seattle wins this game 5-3. There was a ton of hits in this game. No reason the under should have hit. 21 total hits in this game. Yet they still go under. Shout out to the Mariners, who had Miles Mastrobuoni with a solo homer. Mastrobuoni, my homie. That's what we say. Probably not going to say that again. Julio Rodriguez doubled. J.P. Crawford scored. And then Cal Raleigh, 17th home run of the year. I have talked a lot of shit about Cal Raleigh. I might have to start taking it back. This dude just hits bombs. He strikes out a ton. He still has 56 strikeouts on the year. But it doesn't matter when you're hitting 17 home runs already. So thank you, Cal. Then our losers, we had the over 11.5 runs. in the Yankees and the Rockies game. This is back-to-back games. I've bet the Rockies plus 3.5 at home and the over. The over has missed. The Rockies has hit. Interesting. Then we had the D-backs and the Cardinals game over 8.5. That one finished at 7. That was always an under. Again, the Cardinals only had 4 hits. They stood no business of winning that game. The Diamondbacks just choked and couldn't score. So that is the recap. We will get on to the picks for tomorrow. First game here, it is the Kansas City Royals heading to Minnesota, take on the Twins. Second game of this series, I'm going to take the Royals plus 105 on the money line and the over of 8.5 runs. First game of this series, the Royals were not able to take home the dub. They lose 3-1. Not a horrible game, though. I think I like the matchup here a lot better. You have Michael Wacha, 3-4 on the season, despite having a very good 2.86 ERA. Michael Wacha, fantastic at limiting hard contact. He has 56 2/3 innings pitched, 43 strikeouts, 16 walks, which is a little bit high, but the walk rate really doesn't matter. He's only given up 3 home runs on the year. He's had 10 starts this season, 3 home runs given up. That is fantastic. His recent starts, he's given up 1 run to St. Louis, 2 runs to Houston, 0 against Chicago, 3 against Baltimore, 0 against Houston, 2 against Detroit. He's just very, very consistent. He's not going to get shelled. He's going to give you 6 to 7 innings. He's going to put you in the baseball game 100%. Then the other side of things, you have Zebby Matthews. I don't think this dude is very good. He's made 1 start. It was May 18th at Milwaukee. He got shelled. He only pitched 3 innings. He gave up 5 hits and 4 earned runs. This dude's young. He's only 25. He came out of Western Carolina, and he made his MLB starting debut a week ago. Therefore, we are going to fade his ass because he's not very good and should never be a minus 125 favorite in his first ever home start as a MLB pitcher. No thank you. Give me the Royals plus 105 on the money line with Michael Wacha. Also, give me the over. There's a chance the Royals cover this by themselves. Zebby Matthews is not good. The 0-1 record with 12 ERA should tell you that pretty obviously. Next game, I'm going to run it back with the Mariners. I think they are better than Houston, and I'm going to take the under 8.5 runs again. Mariners, Brian Wu on the mound, 5-1 with a 2.65 ERA. Houston, 3-4. Houston, Framber Valdez on the mound, 3-4 with a 3.57 ERA. Both of these teams, they're decent. Who do I think is better? The Mariners. Why are they a dog? I don't know. Brian Wu, he's pretty good at baseball. 57 innings pitched, 55 strikeouts, only 8 walks. Now that is a fantastic K to walk ratio. Also only 5 home runs given up. His recent game log, not too shabby. 1 earned, 0 earned. He does have 5 earned against the Athletics, but then 0, 2, 1, 1, 4. He's really good. Every once in a while, he gives up a few more than he should, but he's gone a minimum of 6 innings in every single start, and he's given up 0 or 1 in 3 out of his last 4. So we take those. Then Framber Valdez, 3-4 on the season, 63 innings pitched, 19 walks, 5 home runs. Not bad at all. His recent game log, he's given up 3, 1, 1, 4, 2, 2. Not horrible. If we're looking at teams and how they're doing recently, they're both 6-4 in their last 10 games. The Mariners are better on the road, 16-10 on the road after today. The Astros 16-10 at home as well. I like the Mariners lineup more than I like the Astros lineup. That's about it. Okay, next game. Next game we're looking at, it is the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. I'm taking the Blue Jays plus 100 on the money line and the over of 9.5 runs. Jose Barrios, the 1-1 record would lead you to believe he's only made a few starts this year. This dude has 10 starts on the season, yet only has 2 registered results. He's got a 4.19 ERA, 58 innings pitched, 53 strikeouts, 24 walks. He does have 9 home runs, which makes me a little bit nervous taking him in a small ballpark like the Tampa Bay one. But I think they had the better lineup, and I do not trust Shane Baz, so that is why I'm taking the Blue Jays here. Shane Baz at 3-3 on the season, 49 innings pitched, 48 strikeouts, 19 walks, and 9 home runs given up. So both of these guys walk a decent amount. Both of these guys give up a decent amount of home runs. Shane Baz, in his most recent starts, he went 6 innings against Miami. He gave up 9 hits and 5 earned. He just saw this Toronto team, 4 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 earned runs. He gave up 2 homers. He has given up 6 home runs in his last 4 starts. He doesn't go long into games. His last 4 starts, he's gone 6 innings, 4 innings, 3 innings, and 5 innings. Tampa Bay does not have a good bullpen. Give me the Blue Jays. I think they have the better lineup, the better pitcher, and the over of 9.5 runs, because both of these pitchers can get shelled. Final game here. This one does not need much explaining. Dodgers minus 105 and the over of 8.5 runs. The Dodgers should never be a dog in a game. The Mets are currently minus 115, Dodgers minus 105. Dodgers have the best lineup in baseball. I don't care who they're playing, pitching or team-wise, they should not be a dog. Therefore, give me the Dodgers minus 105. Okay, that is going to do it for me in this video. I appreciate you guys watching and tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.